Guys, hope you enjoy my one-person Hamilton musical. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean, by providence impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 found him father without a father. Got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter. And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came. Devastation reigned. Our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain to testament to his pain. Well, the word got around and said, this kid is insane, man. Took a whole collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait. When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting their own sick, the septic. And Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Someone knew inside a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent and restitution. Started working for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford, scamming for every book he can get his hands on, planning for the future. See him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, heading for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man. 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 New York, just you wait. Alexander Hamilton, we are waiting in the wings for you. You could never back down, you never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, when America sings for you, will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same. Oh, the ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroy his rebel. America forgot him. He fought with him. He died for him. He trusted him. Them, they loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. 1776, New York City. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends. Who's asking? Oh, well, sure. Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I heard your name in Princeton. I was thinking an accelerated course to study. When I got sort of out the swords with a buddy of yours, I may have punched him. It's Blair, sir. He handles the financials. You punched the bursar. Yes, I wanted to do what you do to graduate and to join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. You're an orphan. Of course, I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war that we could prove that we're more than everyone bargained for. So how about you drink? That would be nice. Well, we're talking. Let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. What? Smile more. Ha. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead. Yes. For who run their mouths off, wind up dead. Yo, 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 what time is it? Showtime, like I said. Showtime, showtime, yo. I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. There's 2 punts of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Those red coats don't want it with me, 'cause I will pop, chicka pop these cops till I'm free. Oui, me, mamma, me, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the Revolutionary set. I came from afar just to say, bonsoir to the king, Casse-toi, who's the best, c'est moi. Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College, Aaron Burr, give us a verse, drop some knowledge. Good luck with that, you're taking a stand. You spit, I'ma sit, we'll see where we land. But the revolution's imminent. What do you stall for? You stand for nothing, where what do you fall for? Who's this kid? What's he gonna do? I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. And I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship at King's College. I probably shouldn't have bragged, but dag amazed college. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coke. Trying to reach my goal, my power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets getting colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I have learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk the streets famished. The plan is to fan the spark into a flame. But dang, it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I'm the ALEXANDER. We're meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, brain keeps hitting ascendantly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. And King George turns around with the spending free. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in the century. Enter me, he says in parentheses. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll hear my ascendancy. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot. I dream of life without a monarchy. The interest in France will lead to anarchy. How you say? Oh, anarchy. When I find I make the other side panicky with my shot. But we'll never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I, do or die. Wait till I sally in on a stallion with the 1st Black Battalion. Have another shot. Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot. Bird, check what you got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants are hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot better than a kettle calling in the pot. What are the odds the gods will put us on one spot? Popping on a quart of conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary manicism abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ambition is. Why am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off in the mouth. I've never had a group of friends before. I promise I'll make you all proud. Let's get this guy in front of the crowd. I am not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. And I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. And I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Everybody sing, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. Rise up when you're living. living on your knees, you rise up. Tell your brother that he's gotta rise up. Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. When are these colonies gonna rise up? 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 Rise up. I am not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, I'm just like because I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We're gonna rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Whoa, whoa, and I'm not throwing away my shot. There's such a rich folks love more. They go downtown or somewhere with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students and come just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys work the work. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy. The Schuyler sisters, Angelica, Peggy, Eliza, work. Daddy says to be home at sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy says not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York. Angelica, work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. People shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore. People shouting in the square. Look around. Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me, Eliza. I'm looking for mind at work. I'm looking for mind at work. I'm looking for mind at work. Whoa, 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 work. Ooh. There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume's not thinking daddy's got money. Why someone in the city in your fancy heels? You're searching for an urchin who can give you ideals? Burr, you disgust me. Also, you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me. I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, and all men are created equal. And when I'm Thomas Jefferson, I'm a compelling to include women in the sequel. Work. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History's happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. Cause I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Look around, how lucky we are to be alive right now. History's happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, Schuyler sisters. We're looking for mind at work. Work. In the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. You'll say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You'll cry in your tea, which you'll hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. time will tell. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you to my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Everybody, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. British Admiral Howe's got troops on water. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. When they surround our troops, they surround our troops, they surround our troops. As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the only way to rise up. When they tell my story, I'm either gonna die, feel the battle, feel glory, or rise up. I will give a command, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. So we understand it's the only way to rise up. Rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general. The pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the George Washington. We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Yo, I'm gonna need a right hand man. Can I be real a second? But just a millisecond. Let's tell my guard, tell the people how I feel a second. How I'm a model of the modern Major General, the venerated Virginia veteran whose men are all lining up to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room, and the truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. And the hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn, Knights take York. But look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We're gonna make an all-out stand. Yo, I'm gonna need a right hand man. Yes, Your Excellency, sir. You wanted to see me? Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Sir, Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir, don't get me wrong, you're a young man with great renown. I know you stole Bitch Kennedy when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you to be their secretary. I don't think so. Why are you upset? I'm not. It's all right, you want to fight. You've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with the Third Act of Congress as promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to line that load. So, I'm throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm just like my country, and young, scrappy, and hungry. I'm not throwing away my shot. Boom! Ooh, I do. Hey, ooh, I do. Boy, got me helpless. Looking through those eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. I've never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were on a rebel with some rebels on a hot night. Laughing at my sister as she's dazzling in the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom. Trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everyone's dancing in the bandstand volume. Grind to the rhythm as we wind and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you. And I got nervous thinking, what you gonna do? She grabbed you by the arm and thinking, I'm through. You look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, those eyes, oh, helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in them. I'm so into you. I'm so into you. Helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. 1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly, and my life gets better every letter that you write. Me laughing at my sister cause she won't support freeform harem. I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would charm. Ha! 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, in the living room, stretching my father's stone face while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry because there's nothing that my mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second, thinking we're through. He shakes your hand and says, be true. And you look back at me, smiling and I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in them. This boy is mine, that boy is mine. Helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in them. Ooh. I do. Yeah, down for the count. I'm helpless. I look into those eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in them. Da 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 da. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. Oh, I'm helpless. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler. I toast to the groom, to the bride, from your sister, who is always by your side, to the union. And I hope that you provide to win your all praise. I remember the dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I've never been the same intelligent eyes in your hunger frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my damn name. Set my heart aflame, every part of a flame. This is not a game. Theodosia writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side of Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line. But he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm by your side, so many have tried, then I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and British stone preacher, but there's a lot of things the harmonies and hymns won't teach us. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and takes and takes, and we keep moving anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm gonna wait for it. Wait for it. I'm the one thing in life I can control. I am adaptable, I am original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I am my new age. Hamilton faces an endless underclimb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's pace is relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate, he exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes and he keeps winning anyway. He changes the game, he plays and he raises the stakes, and if there's a reason he seems to thrive and so few who survive, and God damn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive, so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it. I was younger than you are now. When I was given my first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me. History has its eyes on me. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. We have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells a story. I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you. History has its eyes on you. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down, down, down. We won, we won, we won, we won. What did I miss? What did I miss? Head first into particle abyss. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Sorry you've been off in Paris for so long. So what did I miss? I saved every letter you wrote to me. From the moment I read them, I knew they were mine. You said you were mine. I thought were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when she saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. It'll do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left defenseless. You built places out of your paragraphs. You built your confidence. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn, burn. You published the letter she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed and clearing your name. You have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you've done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border your senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph. How the word perceives you, you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let the future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You've torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no place to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't know. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights in my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you burn. Can we get back to politics, please? Yo, I ran for election in 1800 as promised. And who won up against me? The unknowable Aaron Burr. So talk, let's smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him, charm her. It's 1800, ladies, tell your husbands vote for Burr. Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow fragilists would like to know who you'll be voting. Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who will you promoting? Jefferson has my vote. How does Hamilton, an arrogant, an immigrant, an orphan, somehow endorse Thomas Jefferson, his enemy, a man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning? I want to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. You've kept me from the room where it happens for the last time. Then stand Alexander, we awaken. Dawn, gun drawn. You're on. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. Ain't that Ham? Ain't that Burr? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10 has his fire. Wait! Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up, Eliza. Take your time, I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom. I strike him right between his ribs. I walk towards him, but I am unsure the way. They row him back across the Hudson. I get a drink. The world was wide enough for him, for both Hamilton and me. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known. When I was young, dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? President Jefferson. I'll give him this. His financial system is a work of genius. I couldn't undo it if I tried, and I tried. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Every founding father's story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old. But when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Eliza, I put myself back in the narrative. I stop wasting time on tears. I live another 50 years. It's not enough. I interview every soldier who fought by your side. I try to make sense of your thousands of pages of writing. You really do write like you're running out of time. I rely on Angelica. While she's alive, we tell your story. She's buried in Trinity Church near you. When I needed her most, she was right on time. And she's still not through. She asked herself, what would you do if you had more time? The Lord in his kindness, he gives me what you he gives her what you always wanted. He gives her more time. I raise funds in the DC for Washington moment. She tells my story. I speak out against slavery. You could have done so much more if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell your story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of? The orphanage. I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I helped raise hundreds of children. I get to see them growing up. And in their eyes I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell your story? Oh, I can't wait to see you again. It's only a matter of time. Time. Eliza, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story. I hope you guys enjoyed that one-person show of a shorter version of Hamilton. Bye! This is going to be the longest thing I've ever done to edit.